Droplets, we made it over here to where some of you have already gone and picked up your beers. We're talking to, well, introduce yourself.
I'm Scott Windsor, owner of Windsor Homebrew Supply Co.
Yes, it's very true, and we're so happy to have you as part of the LDBF team now, where everybody can pick up their beautiful beers. So thanks for storing them nice and chilled for everybody. I know they appreciate it at home.
Of course, happy to do it.
So let's talk about, I know this spot specifically, you haven't been here too long, right? No,
we're at the new Anaheim shop that opened pretty much the day COVID hit, so 14 years ago. Just kidding.
No,
so
that's about right.
This shop's new. We opened right around the beginning of all this mess, so
of all this.
Wasn't the best time to open, but you know, we figured it out.
In California, we always just say just all this shit going on. Like that's
yeah.
Because between this and fires, everything's falling apart. But
Right.
You're here for us.
We're
you
here.
stored our beer nice and chilly for everybody.
Yes.
But in general, so you guys just opened up, like you said, 14 years ago, aka 6-ish months ago.
Yeah.
But you have another shop that's been around for a lot longer, right?
Right. So opened a homebrew shop in Costa Mesa about 5.5 years ago, and about 4 years ago put in a bottle shop over there, expanding the shop and put in a bottle shop, and then about 6 months ago opened up the Anaheim shop, put in a bottle shop, and then a tap room that we can't use right now.
We're so close, everybody.
Had it open for about 9 days, and then they closed bars. So it's licensed as a bar. So
gotcha.
We had fun for about 9 days getting to pour people some beer here at this new shop, but now I'm just waiting.
Well, we're all clamoring to come back.
Patiently.
Kind of patiently. You are not alone, my friend. You are not alone. So obviously you've got tons of everything you need, from like the beginning home brewer to the more advanced setups. I mean, I think I saw on your Instagram the other day you have like electric kettles even now too. Yeah,
we try and be, full service, one-stop shop, because I mean, this day and age everything's on the internet. So if we don't have stuff, why would people come here? So I make it a big point to try and have everything, small, big, little parts, pieces, pretty much everything people would need for home brewing.
Good call. And some really great beer. I'm staring at some of that fridge maybe I'll have to get a shot of that later. But man, that you got some great bottles in your bottle shop / like you said, licensed as a bar.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm always coming in here and I'm always surprised, I should say. Not like oh my God, I can't believe you got this, but like surprised, like, of course, and yes, yes, this is why I come here.
I mean, being in the homebrew industry for a long time, I've worked with a lot of the breweries just when they need stuff or become friends with them doing different events or brewing with them. So it kind of only made sense when I started selling beer to be like, hey, hey, I know you don't really distribute your beer, but I would love some.
I would love to get some of that. So you actually kind of segued there, because I was going to say, so what got you into like wanting to have a homebrew supply? You were a home brewer yourself?
Yeah, been homebrewing for a long, long time, like 12, 13 years.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Used to live in the Midwest, where I actually owned 2 homebrew shops there for about 5 years. In the Midwest there wasn't much there, and we didn't have great beer there, so it was more reason to brew your own beer, because we didn't even get like Stone or Ballast Point. Like, it was crazy. There's nothing out there. Like, not that those are, whatever. But
I know what you mean.
It was a beer wasteland, so a lot more people wanted to brew, because it's like we can't buy good beer. So started brewing a long time ago, and my wife's from here. I used to live here a long time ago, so we just decided, hey, let's move back to where it's super expensive and fires and,
and fires and constant earthquakes.
Yeah.
And, well, I'm glad you decided to move back. I know the Droplets are happy. I hope you guys picked up some beer while you were here, because if you swing around the shop, there's clearly some awesome stuff. I know our audience, we have the whole gambit. I keep saying this. We have everyone from like beginners, like oh, I drink Coors Light, to everyone who work right across the street, because we're right across the street from Bottlelogic today.
Right.
So we've got the whole gambit. So it's really cool to walk in and see you guys have everything from, the beginners like, I don't know what an IPA is, all the way to, hey man, I need that grain that I ordered because I'm going to start brewing this triple IPA, blah, 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 whatever. So now, with that being said, when somebody walks in here and during COVID, lockdown, whatever you want to call it, if they want to, what's your recommendation on a good beer that somebody should try? Maybe they haven't tried before. It's tough, I know.
I mean, that's one of the things I like about having a bottle shop. I am, I guess, I don't know, a beer snob, but I also understand that, there's other things in life to beer. So if someone comes in, they're like, I haven't really had this. Like, I love getting to show them a new beer, a new style, rather than be like, oh, you haven't had that, you're dumb or whatever. Like we've all been, you start somewhere, whatever. Like,
well, how about this? Is there a style that people are surprised that you find more often?
Well, when I did have the tap room open as well, it's kind of one of the reasons I want to have a tap room is there's a lot of beers I love that a lot of people haven't tried. I love Belgian beers.
Okay.
I like all beers, but I love going to Belgium. Most people think of Belgian beers, they think of the big, sweet Trappist, 10, 12%, just super sweet. And there's so many cool beers in Belgium, cool, just hoppy blonde, crisp, easy drinking beers to rustic saisons or, a lot of the lambic wild sour stuff too. So it's fun to having the tap room was nice. It's you don't want to spend $20 on a big bottle. Here's a 6-ounce pour, and then people are like, wow, this is I haven't ever tasted anything like this. So those are kind of things I like showing people. Even a lot of the brewers at local breweries came in to try a lot of these beers, and now they're like, well, I got to try and brew this. So
you're inspiring not only the new guys, but you're inspiring the professional guys.
Exactly. So it's fun. That's what, everyone wants IPA, obviously. So it's like, hey, do you want West Coast or hazy? And then we go from there. This one is new. This one has this hop. So it's
nice.
Kind of just asking what they're into. And that was another reason I wanted to have a bottle shop, because surprisingly out here in California, we have so much awesome beer, but not a lot of great places to buy it. Or you go into a weird store where no one knows anything about it. They might have cool beer, but you can't talk to anybody. So that's something we really try and do here is, make recommendations or walk the coolers with a customer and let's try and pick out a beer, because that's fun for us too. So
all right, so all you new droplets out there, swing over to Windsor Homebrew.
We'll make you feel comfortable.
And they'll hold your hand and guide you. Oh, wait, after
no
holding hands now,
but
you know
hands.
what I mean. Virtually holding hands.
Right.
Well, thanks again so much for letting us come over here and talk to you about your place, and of course helping us out. And
of course,
you guys, if you have to make the trek because you didn't pick up your beer here, you need to make the trek. Come over here, pick out some great beers, and when you go Poco, swing in here, grab a couple pours, and expand your taste buds.
Yep.
You never know which one you like. All right, guys. Again, we're gonna take it back to me and Ben in the future.